All right, question 9, we are graphing. This time we're graphing a cosine. So 2 cosine x plus 3. And we're dragging everything. So first thing, this graph is set to be a sine function. Remember, our standard cosine actually has that maximum that goes up at 1. So I'm going to move this over. It's pi halves 0. At this point, that's so you can find where cosine is. And then the maximum's up at 1. So now we're starting with cosine. Let's go find everything. We have a midline here at 3. So we need to move our graph up to y equals 3. And then our amplitude is 2. It's that number in the front. So we want 2 above and 2 below. So I'm going to move up here to y equals 3. And then up. So 3 plus 2 is 5, 1, 2. And then 3 minus 2 is 1. So we're down at 1. And then nothing else has changed. Notice how it's just x here. That means our period is still 2 pi. That's what it starts out as, because b is 1. So 2 pi over b, but b is just 1. It's the number next to x. So that didn't change. It starts at 0 to 2 pi. That's the period of sine and cosine. And then we want to find the phase shift. But there's not a phase shift. It's just x. Remember our standard form of cosine. So here our phase shift is c over b, but b is 1 and c is 0. So there's no horizontal shift. So this is actually going to be our answer right there. All we had to do was we had to move it up to be our midline at 3 and then stretch our amplitude to 2. Nothing else changed on this graph.